Oh, here. Here we go, back again with another video. Before we get into the meat and bones of the subject I want to talk about, I want to wish everybody a happy new year. Yes, a staropramen, or as I sometimes say, a strap on. Have a great new year. Enjoy your festive feasts, whether you have a takeaway Chinese or you're Indian or whatever you do. Go out for the night, got somewhere booked to just enjoy a couple of drinks with loved ones and family in your own house. Enjoy it. Have a fantastic new year. Hopefully 2024 is going to be a brilliant year for you. You and you. Yes, I've been doing the fire, as you can see. I've got black coal up my fingernails. I'll be getting a shower soon, get myself dressed up for the new year. Yes, so there we go. Ah, it stinks of coke. But I hope you do have a fantastic new year. Hope 2024 is better than 2023 for Sunderland and not worse. I hope it's fantastic for you out there. So enjoy the new year. But yes, a cheese, a toast anyway. Toast to you. You absolute legends for joining in the live streams and all the videos I put out there. Unbelievable. It wasn't for you out there watching my videos, I'd be talking to myself like I do for the majority of the day. Because that's the way I roll. But again, thank you very much. A toast to all of yous. Yes, you out there who make the channel. Thank you. Oh, a nice staropramen. Or a strap on as I call it. But there we go. Enjoy your new year. Have an absolutely fantastic night. So, before we get into the video, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. It'll be absolute fantastic. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Yes, try and get a good old total on the old thumbs up tonight. But before we get in, oh yes, so I've been told from my source, one of my two sources, been told from my source that the attendance for the Newcastle game is 45,500. That is the attendance, the sellout, the sellout at Sunderland. It's sold out, 45,500. So what's your thoughts on that? A capacity about at 49,000 is the capacity at the Stadium of Life, but 45,500 for safety rules and regulations, and also segregation of the two sets of fans in this massive derby, the biggest derby in the land it has to be. But 45,500. Now, the attendance, the record attendance at the Stadium of Light was about 2003, I think, 2002, 2003, against Liverpool. 47,300, I think that was. Or was it 48,000? 48,300 could have been. I can't remember now. 47 to 48,300. That is the record attendance at the Stadium of Light. It now is being dropped down to 45,500, and it's obviously for regulations of safety, not just safety for in case you need to evacuate the stadium, but also safety against obviously the home and away fans. A bit of banter, whatever's going to go on. You've got to be careful, haven't you? So, what's your thoughts on 45,500 attendance? Not a record, a sellout at the Stadium of Life for the derby. It's going to be absolutely a fantastic day. Newcastle not in very good form, of course, but their poor form is still probably leaps and bounds above our good form. But on the day, any given Sunday or any given Saturday in the FA Cup, one-off, anything can happen. Anything at all. You can get penalties, people sent off. You just don't know what's going to happen on the day. Touch wood, it'll go Sunderland's way. A lot of Newcastle fans that are worried. I was watching one of the Newcastle podcasts, and they were saying it's going to be 50-50, as in will Eddie Howe get sacked if they lose against Sunderland? I don't know. He's had a good season last season, so why not? Is he not able to get... What's this one here? Yes, somebody's telling us about 48,000 capacity, 49 without segregation, but of course it's 45,500. I mean, I don't see why managers should get sacked. They'll have a great season and one dip in season. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's going to be a tough game regardless. You can only sort of hope and pray that you can beat the likes of a good side in the Premier League when you're in the Championship like us. And our team tomorrow against Preston. Yes, team news tomorrow against Preston. It is good news and bad news for Patrick Roberts. The good news is, the first signs from the scan of what he's had done is promising. And they're hoping he's going to be back for the Newcastle derby game. But, they're waiting for tests and results coming back from London, apparently. And, of course, he won't be available tomorrow. That's what my other source says. He won't be available. He actually didn't say he won't be available tomorrow. What he said was the scans are good and he may be available for the Newcastle match, which means he's not going to be available tomorrow in my head. So there we go. So what team do we put out tomorrow? I need to make changes in my head. Now, there's one person we know, I know, the guy over there walking the dog in the middle of the field with his big black wellies on, wearing his duffel coat and got his walking stick. He knows that Bar will start tomorrow over Roberts. Do we want Bar to start tomorrow with Roberts? What's wrong with Benetti? Benetti on the right hand side. I get we're struggling, but I think I'd rather start somebody else rather than Bar. But can Bar be given that? Can Bar, now that we have got our hands tied with Roberts, do we let Bar start over there? Or do we say, no, he's just not good enough. He's just not good. In my opinion, he's not good enough. We've got to have better players in the team we can bring into that position. You could even switch one or two players around. We need square pegs and square holes. But this is a team I think will start tomorrow. No, actually, I don't. It's the team I would start, Bar and Bar, if you know what I mean, because I'm not quite sure who to put in there. But you let me know in the comments, who would you want to have in your team? There we go, Patterson, Ballard. I'd move Silt in with Ballard. Two big brickhouse centre-backs in there. Pembele on the right-hand side. Oh, to be correct, 48,707. 48,707 is the capacity at the Stadium of Light. Just being told by my source, 48,707, but the sellout is 45,500 because of safety regulations. But that is the team. I'd bring Pembele in, I'd move Hume, and Ekwa's been playing badly. There's no, Ekwa's playing badly, so why not put Luke O'Nien in there instead of Ekwa and see how it goes with Dan Neil. Pritchard, Rushin, Bart and Clark. Now, I'm struggling. See, I'm led to believe that we could actually, what we could do, and something else as well. I mean, Benetti does play centre forward sometimes for Costa Rica. Benetti could go up where Rushin is, and does Rushin sometimes, I've seen him play, is it on the right hand side? Or is it left? I'm not sure. Benetti could play where Bar is. You could have Benetti over where Bar is. That's just food for thought. So there we go. That is the team I would start. That's the team I'd be tempted to start tomorrow. Unless we change the formation and we drop Bar and bring in two up front and go 4-4-2. That's a possibility. It is a possibility. We could go 4-4-2. But we need... You could even have Luke O'Nien on the right-hand side, couldn't you? But that's the team. I want to see two centre-backs at the back. I want to see Silt there with Ballard. I want to see Pembele come in. And we do have Alessi as well, don't we? So we could go to a back three. We could go to three centre-backs. But I don't think now, we don't want to start Alessi. It's too soon. I don't want him to go. I love the lad. He's a class player. He looks brilliant with him in the pitch. He scored a couple of goals or something, I think he scored. But he come back too soon in the playoffs. He got injured, and then he's out of operation, been out ever since. So me, steady away with Alessi. Even if, it depends. And Dennis Serkin's also back in training, but again, his hamstrings. You've got to be careful with these young lads. For me, I'd feed them in, drips in, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, get them back up to speed, get them in training. Couple of under 21 games. Like I say, I don't want to get them injured again because the two quality lads, Serkin and we want them to, Serkin and Alessi, to have a better 2024 than 2023. Both injury prone. I'd love to see them both come back. So yeah, so why not? That's it. That's the team I'd probably start. You let me know your thoughts on the team. Like I say, I'm not a Bar fan. A lot of people said he played better the other night when he came on. I saw him give the ball away 2 or 3 times. If Bar's back to his best, on his very best game, he gets into the team in that position because there's nobody else really. But if not, Benetti, I want Benetti to come in. I would like to see Benetti, if not start, get some game time off the bench because, like Mr. Beale said, he rewards, Michael Beale said in the interview, rewards players that perform well in training. So Bennett's been performing well in training, so why not start Bennett Now, can Burnett play on that side? If Burnett's comfortable playing in Barr's position, for me, start Burnett over Barr. Or we just change the formation altogether. We go 4-4-2 or go 5 at the back. The two wing backs. Why not? Pembele is pretty good, isn't he? Pembele, look, he was in the box lots of times. You could have 3 centre backs. You could have Silt, O'Nien and Ballard, Hume and Pembele as the wing backs, and change the formation altogether. Obviously, you could have Ekwar back in there with Dan Neil. We could have Benetti in there as well. You could have Rushin. You could even bring Mienda in. So there's lots of options. You know, I think Barr's had his opportunity, but I put him down on the team sheet. I'm pretty confident. I'd be absolutely amazed if Barr doesn't start tomorrow. But let me know your team news down below. What's your thoughts on the safety measures for the 45,500 and Roberts? We want Roberts back for the North East derby. Touch wood, hopefully. But he's not there tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like the video, and you go out there and enjoy your night celebrations. Whether you're a big celebrator or a tiny celebrator, just go out and enjoy it with your family. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. See you for the live stream tomorrow. Thank you for watching 2023. Let's go into 2024. I'll see you next year.